Enterprise Gateway software, OEG 2.3, now supports Layer N GW series gateway models in local area network environments with the addition of Enterprise mode. So now users can take advantage of all the sensor data aggregation capabilities of the Layer N GW series gateway without having to send their data up into the cloud. This feature is available on all paid tiers of OEG version 2.3, including OEG Pro, OEG Business, and OEG Business Pro. And since running a Layer N gateway in enterprise mode does require a firmware upgrade to the gateway device, we created this video to walk you through the steps to upgrade your gateway's firmware and set it up with OEG Pro to run in enterprise mode. To perform this setup, you'll need a PC running Windows 7 or later, a DHCP-enabled router with internet access, one RJ45 Ethernet cable, and of course our GW001 gateway device. But first, we need to install OEG on our PC. Go to omega.com/en-us/OEG and scroll down to the OEG Essential Download section and click Download Now. Then navigate to the zip file, extract all files, and double-click the installer. If you're installing OEG for the first time, you'll have the same full functionality of the OEG Pro level for 30 days. Once that period is lapsed though, you'll need to choose the paid tier that you wish to purchase from the OEG landing page on omega.com. Once you've purchased one of the Pro versions, download the license and then go back into OEG and click on the System tab and select License. There you can enter the activation code. And once it's activated, you can exit the OEG app for the time being. In order for the Layer N gateway device to run in enterprise mode, it needs to be running firmware version 1.1.0 or later. To check and update the firmware of your gateway device through the GW001 user interface, first, connect your gateway device to a DHCP router with internet access using an RJ45 Ethernet cable. Next, on a Windows PC that's on the same network as the connected gateway device, open a web browser and type in http://omega-IoT gateway, followed by the last 4 digits of the MAC address found on the label on the bottom of the gateway device, followed by .local. From the GW001 login screen, if this is a first-time login, enter the password located on the same label where you found the MAC number on the underside of the gateway device. When entered successfully, the user will be granted access to the gateway user interface. And here's a pro tip. If you can't access the user interface using the DHCP-enabled router, the Bonjour service may need to be installed on your PC. Go to http://omega-updates.azurewebsites.net/software/bonjour to download it. We've also put the link in the description if you need it. Now from the main page of the user interface, click the Settings tab, and then select the System tab. Now under Firmware, click the Check Online button to check for the latest firmware version available. And since it looks like our gateway device is running an older firmware version, I'll download the latest version and upload it to the gateway device. A red LED will light up on the gateway indicating the upgrade is in process. Once the firmware update is complete, the LED on the gateway will blink green. Next, reboot the gateway, log back into the user interface, and the new firmware version will appear on the main page of the gateway user interface. Once the gateway device has been upgraded to the latest firmware version, Enterprise mode will be made available in the security settings. Click the Settings tab in the upper right corner of the screen and choose Security from the drop-down. From the Security Settings menu, click the Turn Off Cloud Registration checkbox to disable the feature and to set the GW001 to Enterprise mode, and click the Update button to save the changes. The gateway device's LED will repeatedly blink amber to indicate the device is in enterprise mode. If the gateway device will be moved and connected to a local area network, do so at this point via RJ45 Ethernet cable, either directly to a DHCP-enabled local area network router or directly to the local area network Windows PC that has OEG 2.3 installed. Now you can launch OEG 2.3 and choose the IP address option to access the OEG login screen and log into your account. And from the home page, click this big plus sign icon, also known as the Add Devices button, and then select the GW Series Gateway from the product family dropdown. And in the name dropdown, you can assign the gateway a name for easy identification. Input the IP address of the connected gateway device as it appears in the local area network. And here's another pro tip. To find the IP address of the gateway as it appears in the local area network, refer to your router's user guide on how to log into your router from a web browser. Navigate to the DHCP client table and look for the assigned IP address listed under hostname GW-001. But keep in mind, if you're on a secure company network, you may need to have your IT department look it up for you. Then click Advanced to reveal the text field for username and password. The username will automatically populate to admin. Then input the password required to access the gateway internal user interface in the password text box. Then click Add to finalize your configuration. At this point, you may need to unlock the gateway to view the connected sensor readings. Click on the little yellow padlock icon here and input the gateway password to unlock it. Once unlocked, the devices connected to the gateway will appear, including those that are offline. The readings from offline units will display as NAN. And there you have it. We've set up and configured the Layer N gateway device to run in enterprise mode using OEG software. And if you still have questions, feel free to contact one of our engineering experts at omega.com. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe.